Hi everybody, it's been a while since I've last posted a video, and I know that is on my own. That's my own fault because I did record and I just never got around to editing it, and plus I had a lot to do, like regarding like my read through and just kind of like breaking things down to prepare for the edits. So this is kind of like my video of just expressing right now that I got my edits back, and now I have to figure out what to do next, because I genuinely do not know what to do next. This is all a new process for me. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know if I have to like just rewrite it or if I could just do everything in the same document. Like, I just don't really know what the process is, and I don't know how to process this now because this is also new. So I'm like trying to figure out like what to do. So I read through the editorial letter that she gave me. I read through it, and which is great because I feel like a lot of things that she mentioned was a lot of stuff that I got in my own read through, and a lot of stuff that I noticed in my own, like I felt like my characters, I felt like my characters needed more, especially like with my main characters Elena and Eric. I felt like their dynamic was not giving what it was supposed to give, and then I felt like just there was still some things missing about them. Like, I could, like when I was reading through, I was explaining like the basic things, like, oh yeah, like, you know, she's upset, but then I wasn't explaining why, and I wasn't going into like detail on why she felt the way that she felt and all that stuff. So that was mentioned. I knew my grammar was gonna be something that was gonna pop up, not just because it just, yeah, I realized, like, I don't know, yeah, so there's a lot, and so now I just have to try to figure out how to process it and go about now. And I can't stress enough, this is so new to me, so I'm like kind of right now stuck. I returned everything July 28th, so I have like a little over a month to do everything. I'm just kind of like unsure where to start, and yeah, so I'm like going through, I'm reading through like the comments and stuff like that. I'm trying not to get discouraged, and it's not because of like the notes and everything. I think like my own like kind of like self-sabotage that I do is when things are going really well for me, I kind of tend to beat myself down, like, and then I start to feel like, well, like, it's obvious that all these comments, she didn't like it, and that's not necessarily true. It's just the way that my brain works, and I just don't want to get discouraged. Like, I just want to keep moving forward because you know, I'm like, she's giving me feedback on my story, telling me what I need to work on, and I'm kind of self-sabotaging myself and making myself feel like it's not good when, well, I don't know, like, so I'm trying to not do that this time around. I am like trying to figure everything out, and this is, you know, new, and I am just trying to go through the motions. Like, I know there's a lot that I have to work on, and plus I have to go through the edits plus the beta reader stuff plus my own stuff, so it's just, yeah, so it's overwhelming as well because it's just, there's so much on top of it, like, that I have to work on all at once. And I'm not sure again like where to start and how to start this, and I just feel like I don't know. I'm like probably gonna reach out for some help from some people who are kind of, you know, in a similar area of writing as I am, because I genuinely like I'm stuck. Not stuck, I just have no clue what to do next. And I'm thinking like maybe I would just start rewriting it as like revisions, and then like I'll have like the notes and everything that she has, but I don't know if that's like the smartest thing to do, because the fact that it took me so long to already write draft 2. But then I'm like, maybe because I have more than so much, like there are things I do need to work on and I've already made notes on it, but I don't know what to do right now. So yeah, so right now I'm kind of like stuck in I'm like stuck and confused. So I think right now I'm just going to just go through the notes a little bit more, and plus I'm gonna go through the beta reader notes, which is it's gonna add a lot to it. So and I'm gonna figure out what to do. I'm actually gonna probably scroll on YouTube and see if I can find some like some author two videos who are kind of in a similar stage and area, or even if they just have some tips and advice, just because I need help. I don't know what to do. And I don't want to, like, you know. So yeah, right now that's what I'm trying to figure out, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. Yeah, so okay, anyway, so let me step away for a little bit. I'm going to try to record a little bit. My thing with recording is I'm very forgetful, and I forget to record some things. So yeah, so I am trying to yeah, I had like a little brain fart. I don't even know what I was trying to say. So I'm gonna try to record a little bit as I go through and read through the edits and what's on there. So yeah, so I'm gonna step away a little bit, and I'll see you guys shortly. Update. So I decided to do like little cards, like little note cards, and I'm gonna put them up on my wall to kind of they're just like little breakdowns, because like as I oh my gosh, as I read through my story, I did like obviously like the tabs and stuff like that, and I have like still this much chunk, and the only reason I have that much left is because I ended up doing some of my read through on the computer, so I have that much left. Like the last of it was done on a computer, so so that's why it's like missing some. But at the end of each chapter I do like, let me see if I can find it. At the end of each chapter I do like little note cards. So, and they're just little brief things that I feel like I need to work on. So I turn them into actual cards that I can put up on my wall. And there's questions on here like, okay, why does she feel this way? Why is he not more independent? Like all these different things, like, and I know one of the things is my characters aren't as they need a little bit more description behind them, so I also put on here like some of the characters I have introduced, just to describe them a little bit more, because I also did know that and I didn't note that in my story in my book, because I do feel like some of my characters I did not do a good job at describing them, and I have just so much I have to work on. So I'm gonna put them up on my wall. I rearranged my whole room, so my bookshelf is now a lot closer, because what I wanted to do when I rearrange my room is when I record, have my bookshelf in the background, but I have not yet figured out how I'm gonna do that yet. So, but on the wall is, I'm going to put them up on the wall, and this week I'm just gonna start, well, not this week, but today I'm just gonna start with chapters 1 through 13, which is part 1, and I'm just gonna write those and work on those and then put those in on the wall. And then tomorrow I think I'm gonna work through the rest of part 2 and then put it on the wall. And then Saturday I'm gonna work on the rest of part 3 and put it on the wall and what I need to work on. I'm also taking in her notes, but then I'm gonna start chapter 1 today. And yeah, I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna do all of this, because this is all new to me. This is so new, and this is like so much uncertainty, because I don't know if I'm doing this right. Like, am I doing this right? That's the questions I keep asking myself. Like, is this right? Can this be better? And so I'm just trying to go and figure out how I'm gonna do this process and how I'm gonna make it work and what's the best way I can do it. I have like a little over a month to complete all of this, and then I send it back, and then we're gonna do copy line edits. So yes, so right now I'm just kind of going through motions, and I'm just trying to figure out the best way I can make it work. So I feel like this, because when I write things out, it sticks in my mind a little bit better versus typing it, because when I type, I don't know why, but typing it does not stay in my mind. Like actually physically writing it out, and you know, it stays longer, and I know what to work on, and I know what to look at, and I don't know if it's weird or whatever. But so yes, I have like a couple more chapters to work through, and then I'm gonna get started on chapter 1 today, and I'll keep you guys updated and let you guys know how that goes. So thanks. Change number 3. Yes, same day. I'm going to youth group, and I don't know, we might play volleyball or something, so just in case. And I think it rained, so I don't want to get mud on my clothes, so I'm wearing something very outdoorsy-ish, kind of. It's a little hot out there, so I might bake a little bit, but we'll see. So a little update. I have written 1,082 words in my rewrite, which I'm so excited for because I didn't know where to start, so I just restarted. And as I'm going through, I'm kind of like, I'm taking things out, but then I'm adding things in, and but it's not anything drastic. I'm trying to change the wording of my sentences. I'm like, my sentences were very basic and very plain, so I'm trying to change the way my words the paragraphs are described and how the characters are described, because that was one of the things that was noted. So right now I am still in chapter 1. Yes, I have noticed like my first part, which is like 13 chapters. No, it's 12. It's actually 12 chapters. They are very, very long. And so I am kind of hoping to cut a little bit. I haven't seen anything where I mean, I've seen her delete some things, but like I don't know if they were actual paragraphs or like, so I don't know. But I'm like, when we go to the copy line edit and all that stuff, where she says delete, we'll delete, because I already have some stuff that I'm looking to take out anyway, that I've already written in my book, that I'm gonna take out. So even if she didn't say that, like, it's just stuff that I felt like was not necessary. So yeah, so right now I'm on chapter 1, which is Elena's chapter, and we're 1,082 words down into revision, and I have like 120 something words to go. So yes, let's go. But I'm probably gonna hop back on a little bit later when youth group is over. But right now I'm leaving because I want to go get me some ice before we go out there and before I deal with the kids. And yeah, so yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye. Before they could be sworn